Shotguns pack serious punch. But let's be honest, they're usually big, heavy, and not the easiest to swing around in tight spaces. Thankfully, there are some slick downsized scatterguns on the market that still bring the thunder without all the bulk. Let's run through a few standouts. Kicking things off, Mossberg 590S Shockwave. When most gunsmiths shrink a shotgun, you lose a little oomph. Not the case here. The Mossberg 590S Shockwave keeps its fight-ready spirit with an 18.5-inch barrel and a bird's head grip instead of a full stock, giving you all the stopping power of a 12-gauge while keeping things compact. This bad boy will cycle mini shells 1.75-inch, standard 2 3/4-inch, and Magnum 3-inch shells. Mix and match them however you want. Want more payload? Run the longer shells. Want more rounds in the tube? Go mini. You're looking at up to 9+1 capacity with minis and 5+1 with 3-inchers. It's a pump-action setup with dual extractors, twin action bars, a steel-to-steel lockup, and an updated elevator to keep feeding smooth and jams rare. The textured forend and positive grip angle make it surprisingly controllable even when you're throwing out 3-inch Magnum loads. Add in the ambi top safety, quick clean mag tube, and matte blued finish, and you've got a 5.5-pound, 30.75-inch home defense powerhouse that's as versatile as it is compact. Coming up next, Remington Model 870 TAC-14. The TAC-14 takes everything you love about the legendary Model 870 and trims it down for quick handling. Sporting a Raptor grip and Magpul M-Lock forend, this scattergun is a dream in tight quarters. Perfect for home defense, vehicle carry, or as a farm truck companion. It's short enough to stash in a discreet pack, but still slings 12 or 20-gauge shells with authority. The steel receiver and twin action bars keep things rock solid, while the Magpul forend lets you add lights or accessories without extra fuss. Capacity is 4+1 regardless of gauge, and at just 5.6 pounds and 26.3 inches overall, it's quick to shoulder and quick to finish the fight. With Remington's proven action, you can expect smooth cycling, reliable extraction, and a platform that's been in service for decades. Next is Sulun Arms SS11 Mini. Here's an over-under that trades a bit of firepower for ultra-compact carry. With a 10-inch barrel and cut-down stock, this 12-gauge with a 3-inch chamber was originally built for the Canadian market as one of the smallest legal shotguns up there. At 4.5 pounds and 23 inches overall, it's already tiny, but break it down and you're at 16.5 inches for easy pack carry. The alloy receiver keeps weight low, and the dual hammers and mechanical barrel selector give you total control over which barrel fires first. While the lack of choke and short sight radius limit precision, it excels in tight brush, boats, or as a last-ditch as a pack gun. You can load one barrel with buckshot for close defense and the other with a slug for larger targets, giving you flexibility in a truly pint-sized package. Rolling on. Mossberg 500 and 590 A1 Compact Cruiser. Mossberg's compact cruisers are pump-action bruisers built for close-quarters work without breaking the bank. Both chamber 12-gauge 3-inch shells, run twin-action bars, and feature mil-spec matte black anodized receivers, anti-jam elevators, and ambi-top safeties. The 500 sports a 7.5-inch barrel with 2+1 capacity, while the heavier 590A1 runs a 10.25-inch barrel and 3+1 capacity. The 590A1 heavier-walled barrel, metal trigger guard, and Parkerized finish make it the more military-ready option, while the 500 shaves weight for easier maneuvering. Both wear ATI T3 recoil-absorbing grips to make even heavy buckshot loads more manageable, and sling studs for carry or quick access. The 500 weighs in at 4.9 pounds and 17 inches overall. The 590A1 at 5.3 pounds and 19.5 inches. Manufacturer's suggested retail price? $910 for the 500, $980 for the 590A1. Serious hardware in a seriously small footprint. Next up, number 5. Serbu Super Shorty. Built on either the Mossberg 500 or Remington 870 action, the Serbu Super Shorty is the ultimate inch-F, close and personal inch shotgun, classified by the ATF as an inch-F, any other weapon inch-F. It only needs a $5 tax stamp instead of the standard $200. The 2+1 version runs a 6.5-inch barrel at 17.5 inches overall. The 3+1 variant stretches to a 9-inch barrel and 20 inches overall. Either way, you're getting a ridiculously small 12-gauge that still sends buckshot or slugs downrange with authority. The folding vertical foregrip isn't just for show, it makes racking the action on such a short platform much easier and keeps your support hand away from the muzzle. Weighing under 5 pounds, it's compact enough to stash almost anywhere, yet powerful enough to end a fight in one shot. Manufacturer's suggested retail price is right around $150. If you can find one in stock, grab it. Bleed application. At number 4, Smith & Wesson. Governor. Calling the Governor a far inch-F snub-nose snip-inch only tells half the story. True, the barrel is just 2.75 inches, but the elongated cylinder stands out, and for good reason. This Z-frame revolver is engineered to chamber 3 very different loads, 45 Colt, 45 ACP via moon clips, and 2.5-inch 410 shot shells. That versatility means you can tailor the Governor to anything from close-quarters defense to snake control in the field. The scandium alloy frame keeps weight just under 30 ounces, making it surprisingly light for its size, while the stainless steel barrel and cylinder add durability. The 410 shells, while no match for a 12-gauge in raw stopping power, can be devastating with purpose-built handgun loads like Federal Handgun 410 or Winchester PDX-1 Defender. The rifled barrel opens patterns more quickly than a smoothbore, which actually helps at across-the-room distances, widening the spread without dangerous overpenetration. Add in an exposed hammer for single-action precision, a fiber-optic front sight for quick acquisition, and you've got one of the most adaptable wheel guns on the market. Up next, Taurus Judge. The Judge is the revolver that brought the 1045 Colt concept into the mainstream in the U.S. With a 5-shot cylinder and an overall length of 9.5 inches, it's compact enough for concealed carry, yet still offers the ability to fire either heavy 45 Colt rounds or up to 3-inch 410 shot shells, depending on the variant. This flexibility means you can load buckshot for defensive work, birdshot for pest control, or traditional 45 Colt for deeper penetration. The steel construction, combined with a 3-inch barrel, gives the Judge a solid 29-ounce heft, which helps tame recoil from hot 45 Colt loads. The fiber-optic front sight makes target acquisition faster, especially in low light, and the fixed rear sight keeps things simple and rugged. While critics point out that 410 performance from a short barrel isn't as potent as Magnum revolver calibers, many owners swear by the Judge's inch spread advantage for close-range defense. Coming up next, Bond Arms Century 2000. This over-under Derringer brings Old West simplicity into the modern age. The Bond Arms Century 2000 pairs a brushed stainless steel frame with interchangeable barrels. Though the included set is chambered for 45 Colt and 2.5-inch 410 shells. At 3.5 inches, the barrels are slightly longer than those on the Judge or Governor, which can translate to a small boost in velocity and tighter patterns with 410 loads. Bond Arms builds these with a rebounding hammer and a cross-bolt safety, making them safer to carry loaded. The grip is made from durable hardwood, offering a secure hold despite the compact size. This is a true inch-deep concealment inch piece. At 5.5 inches overall and 21 ounces, it vanishes into a pocket holster. Reloading is slow, but the break-action design is intuitive, and for a 2-shot defensive backup, the quality is unmatched in its niche. Topping off our list, Heiser Defense PS1. Minimalist to the extreme, the PS1 is a single-shot break-action pistol machined from stainless steel and designed for maximum concealability. Chambered for 45 Colt and 2.5-inch 410 shot shells, it's a purpose-built last-ditch weapon. Measuring just 4.52 inches long, 0.7 inches wide, and weighing 21 ounces, it slips into almost any pocket without printing. The ambidextrous release and completely snag-free profile make it quick to deploy, while the integrated storage for 2 extra 45 Colt rounds provides a tiny but potentially life-saving reload. The PS1 design favors point-and-shoot distances, where the combination of surprise and a heavy payload can turn the tide. It's not a gun for the range or for sustained firefights. It's for that one decisive moment where you need it to work, no questions asked.